Hello, my name is Bojan Savic here at Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale, and I want to tell you about the 2023 Mercedes EQS 450 Plus. This particular vehicle, it is a rear-wheel drive. What some of you want to know right away, what's the range of the vehicle? This particular car has a 305 miles of range. The battery, 107.8 kilowatt hours. What's the charging? 9.6 kilowatt AC charging, 200 DC charging that can take. So first, to throw in some of the numbers that are, some of you that already have the EV or very familiar with the EV, the important features. The vehicle does produce 355 horsepower and 419 pound-feet of torque. This particular vehicle does have one single rear motor. Again, this is a rear-wheel drive. So what are some of the other things on the vehicle? Is available also as an all-wheel drive. Once we have the all-wheel drive, the vehicle's range is going to drop to 285 miles. This particular vehicle that we have right here, it is finished in a polar white exterior, and inside we have a macchiato beige / space gray leather. Space gray leather sounds great, right? It is great when you're inside of the vehicle. It's excellent color combination. Also, important things about this particular vehicle, it does have the 3 lines of seating. So it is available as a 7-passenger vehicle. So many of you, I would assume this would be the choice for the vehicle. So what are the other things about the Mercedes EQS 2023? This is the first year that we're coming up. We have the car that's Mercedes EQS 450 Plus as well as a 580. So now we have the SUV with the same terms, so basically 450 Plus and the 580. The range on the SUV, it's a little bit less. Again, the range of this particular vehicle, it's 305 miles. That's what is estimated. So some of the things that is available, digital lighting that's in the front, the driver assistance package basically come as a part of the standard equipment. This particular vehicle is equipped, as you can see, with the 21-inch wheels that we have, that it has also the black inlays. Panorama roof, it's also part of the standard equipment that you're going to have for the EQS. And one of the things that will make this car quite a different than your regular cars, and I want to mention to you that are not familiar, it is very, very quiet, and it's very, very smooth to drive. So the quietness and the smoothness basically what runs this, what gives you the experience of the 450 Plus. So some of you are comparing this vehicle with the GLS 450 to the EQS 450. Yes, both of them will give you the passenger seven-seater passenger capability. This is the electric car. Mercedes-Benz also gives you the 3 years free of charging if you would choose that, because most of you will be charging this vehicle at home, but you have again available 3 years of charging with the Mercedes. And as far as on the battery warranty, it's 10 years or 155,000 miles. Again, warranty for the battery, it's 10 years, 155,000 miles. Standard warranty on the car, it is 4 years, 50,000 miles. As they would popularly know, limited warranty, or is commonly known as a bumper-to-bumper. The vehicle does come with the 360 camera. You would expect that again on the vehicle of this statue and this price range. But now follow me inside. So let me tell you more about the features of this particular 2023 Mercedes EQS 450 Plus. For the interior of this 2023 EQS 450 Plus, well, again, to repeat, this is macchiato beige / space gray Napa leather on the interior. So some of the things, what is new, this is the new NTG platform, NTG7 that we have. So it's available, the Mercedes-Benz user experience. So just like on your phone, if you have the Google phone, the Apple phone, you can say, hey Siri, hey Google. On this particular vehicle, you can say the hey Mercedes, and then you can do some of the commands that will be like, hey Mercedes, it's too hot in the car. Hey Mercedes, turn on the heated seats.
Seems to be right between us. I've also become very warm.
As you can hear the comment from the Mercedes, which we're going to turn off now.
What can I do for you?
So does come as a standard on the EQS. You do have the ambient lighting, 64 color ambient lighting does come standard in the vehicle. On this particular vehicle, you have the active ambient lighting. Also, does come standard the Burmester 3D surround sound, which is one of the best sound systems.
Functions of the voice system, please check your Mercedes Me set. What do you want to do?
I have to disconnect it right now because as soon as I say the word, it activate the assistant. By the way, that can be turned off, but I'm guessing that most of you would not be mentioning the word of the vehicle manufacturer to do this. Also, so let's get to the options. What do you have on this vehicle? Heated, ventilated seats, memory seats that you would have the standard for this vehicle. I mentioned the 3D Burmester surround sound that will come standard on the vehicle, 12.3 inch instrument cluster display that right here. Then you have the infotainment system right here in the center. More significant features, you do have the Guard 360 that comes standard to work with the surround view cameras when the parking damage detection. So once you have the vehicle, let's say parked on the street and somebody backs up and nudges on your vehicle, it will trigger the recording of the cameras that will be accessible on the vehicle, so you can see, your cameras will record what damaged the vehicle while it was parked. To the two cameras, they are right on the side mirrors, then one is in the front, one is in the rear, so should cover the 360 camera of the car. I already mentioned you do have the panorama roof, definitely generous space for the cup holders. Here you have the wireless charging. In the new generation Mercedes, you have a wireless Android Auto and also the Apple CarPlay. It's a wireless technology. Of course, you have the huge center console. You do have the two USB-C power outlets here, two USB-C power outlets outside here. And also we do have, this is an electric car, so you do have the a lot of space. That a lot of ladies tell me this is very convenient to put the purse or some of the objects that are a little bit bigger. And you do have the two USB-C power outlets right over there. So you have the 6 total for the front, and then you have the for the passengers in the back. But right now, let's move to the back, and let me show you how much space you do have in the second line of seating, as well as on the third line of seating in this particular EQS 450 Plus. Welcome to the second line of seating of this 2023 EQS 450 Plus. Again, I'm going to mention my height is 6 foot even, so this is how my seat would be if I was sitting as a driver. So plenty of the space for the passengers in the back. And just want to show you, I do have power seats for the second line of seating. It's really nice. I do have my own vents. I do have here 2 more USB-C power outlets. It does have the storage space or the stuff that I can put right here. Speakers, again, I want to mention the Burmester 3D surround sound. You do have your own private lights right here, and give you the lighting as well right there. Center arm console that you can extend. So this part right here, you can put the cell phone. So if I want to watch a movie or whatever might be on my phone that I can glance at, that's basically right here. And of course you put that back, and you have the more space. But now let me show you the 3 lines of seating. Getting to the third lines of seating, press the button right here if there's nobody else that's coming out behind me, and it's right back. I can put the seat belt, and again, I'm 6 foot even. If the need arises, yes, can be sitting on the third lines of seating. It's not that I say that I want to be riding a disc till, let's say, Phoenix to San Francisco. Not really. But definitely around town, it can serve its purpose. And definitely for the kids, it's going to be even more comfortable. Okay, to exit, basically just first buckle myself, right? You move the seat right here. It will move, again, I want to mention the front seat. That will definitely get out of the way the second lines of seating, so gives you the comfortable exit out of the vehicle. So right now we're closing the video on the rear end of the car. I just want to point out that you have this at the tail lights. Also, you have the double helix right here, as far as on the tail lights, the brake lights. To open the rear part of the vehicle, the rear hatch, you can press here with the Mercedes-Benz sign or just on the top, or of course you can move your foot underneath to open in the same way that you can close. As you can see, how much space do you have behind the rear seating? You can still put some stuff. It's not much, but you can put some stuff. You can fold down the seats, and you do have some space where you can also, a lot of people use this to put the cover for the rear cargo, or you can have this as a storage space. And again, to close out this video, thank you very much for watching. My name is Bojan Savic here at the Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale. Please contact me and I will be happy to tell you more about this beautiful 2023 Mercedes EQS 450 Plus.